your basic foods. We talked about the type of carbs you'll have. Because we asked last year, which guys, we talked about those as good carbs, but what about sticking in sugars and stuff? Put your hands up if you use sugars now and again to load up on and give you energy. Who's got fast metabolism, I reckon? Probably some of the younger guys. So do you use sugar sometimes just to get your energy up and get your calories on? Right. Bad move. Bad move. A little demo for you. Okay. What you're going to do is, or what you've got to do is, even though your metabolisms are fast, you just got to get into the habit of eating more consistently, so you get loaded up right through the week. We've got this, and this is going to kind of like represent your muscle. And all that's going to happen is, when you're taking a complex carb, you know the stuff like brown rice and brown pasta and brown bread. All those things are quite chewy. So the same way they're chewy in your mouth, they digest slowly in your body. So that means that all that energy leaks slowly into your body and it gets stored in your muscle well. Every bit of energy you take is no good unless it's inside the muscle. It's no good in your blood, it's got to get inside the muscle. So when you get your energy to start with, if you get something like sugar, or something like a wafer or like some sugar, it'll digest on your tongue quite quick, won't it? So if you get a wafer biscuit and put it on your tongue, or white bread, does it disappear quickly? Yeah. On your tongue, it'll digest quite fast. Do the same thing in your stomach, it'll digest really fast. So when you bang the sugars in, what happens is with that muscle is, you literally try to get it in the muscle, but some's going in and some's going all over the place. So what happens is, you end up, you're probably, like your muscles half full, but most of the energy gets stored in your fat stores. So basically when you put sugar in, you may put in a lot more energy if you'll basically get fat on it eventually. And even if you don't and your body's using it, it'll mean that you're still using that at the muscle. You basically won't fill your muscles up. So what you're aiming to do is, get it going into the body a lot slower. And just by having the more complex carbs, like say the brown rice and the brown pastas and all that stuff, all you're doing is, you're like turning on the tap but not like full pelt. So you're putting the same amount of energy in your body, it can start like that, but you're just putting it in slowly, like that. So all the time through the day you've got energy going into your body, so you're feeling energetic, it's going in slowly. And even when it's full, you've only had to use that much energy. So the people who are struggling to put food in, your muscles will be full of energy for the game, but you'll have naught in your fat stores, or you won't have much in your fat stores, and you've put in half as much energy. Once it gets to them, once it's stored, it should be there for the game. Unless you're expending loads of energy like running around, once you've stored it, it should be there. So even before the game we've talked about, you don't need to bang in like loads of sugars or Jaffa cakes or jelly babies like half an hour before. Because once the muscle's full, that's all you can do. Just spill over. That's all you can do once the muscle's full. So once you get to a game and put the sugars in, you'll end up with loads of sugar in your bloodstream. And what we said is that makes your insulin levels rise. So you know when you have sugar and you're like really giddy for like half an hour, basically the energy will like hit the roof, but what your body then says is that that's dangerous to have that sugar, all that sugar in your bloodstream, so it tries to shut you down. So what will happen is before you run out on the pitch, you'll feel like, okay, I've had some sugar so I'm buzzing now, but within half an hour, your body will be doing its best to start to shut you down, to slow your blood sugar, so that's when you'll get the slump. So your aim is right through the week to get the carbs in slowly, so that it's just topped up. And then maybe just on game day, you'll have just like carbs, not so simple, but beans or bread, and again, something you can digest easily, so you can just get those levels up. So that's probably the biggest thing you can do, especially to start season. You just load. Don't worry about the fat levels to start with. Just making sure you're consistently getting good carbs in your body right through the week, and your body will learn to perform better on that.